Hey there, it's Brittany, and it's December 20th, and I am officially 5 days behind on my 25 Days of Christmas jewelry tutorials. But there's a reason, and the reason is this. I injured my hand, and I've been in excruciating pain for the last 3 days, to the point where I couldn't really drive or pick up Goldie and stuff like that. So I am going to do something extremely simple until I can get my hand back. I think we'll just do a memory wire bracelet. I actually started a video when I wasn't using my brace, and I ended up because I was overcompensating with the other hand, I ended up injuring my good hand by poking myself with the wire, and I was bleeding everywhere. I was like, nope, we're done. So it's been 2 days since I tried to make jewelry. But I just wanted to make a really fun bracelet using some of the Holiday 2021 Mountain Mistletoe beads. I know I used them for the earring blitz we did the other day. I also got out some of the bear and deer beads that I got from Amazon. And I really just picked out, I actually have a couple things in a bin here. So I picked out some crystals that I thought would go really well. Black. The wood beads from the Mistletoe mix. The red buffalo check beads from the Mistletoe mix. And then the miscellaneous green beads and the Shambhala beads are from the Christmas mix from the November Magical Mystery Bead Box. And then I have some black beads that were from one of the, I think it was a November box or December box from 2020 from Magical Mystery Bead Box. So I'm going to pour all of these things out onto my mat, and then we'll get started. There are so many different ways to make memory wire bracelets, and normally I just do the bangles because I like the one strand about on my wrist. I can layer it with other things, and it doesn't really look like a memory wire bracelet. And one way that you can do is several loops, each loop being one type of bead, so it looks like several different bracelets. That's usually not my style. If I tend to do a memory wire bracelet that's not just one strand, it's usually just like either a pattern or a random. So of just beads. I really loved, I'm going to kind of filter out all of this black because it's looking very black heavy and not Christmas colors. But I really wanted to include the red and the wood. So I will kind of migrate some of these beads this way. So sorry for my clunky brace on my hand. And then I don't know, maybe we'll make a separate video because again, it's going to be super easy from here on out until my hand feels better. Maybe we'll do something easy with like a easy one bead earring blitz, you know. I don't know. That's not really that fun, I guess. Oh, so not a lot of green going on. I mean, I pulled a lot of it out, and some of it's from the Christmas mix. I did want to use some of these crystal, like emerald color crystal rondelle spacers. And here we go. It's so weird. Like, I want to save these beads because they're so cool, but I just don't know what I'm saving them for. Oh, I actually had an idea to turn that into a wreath. Wouldn't that be super cute? Like, doesn't that look like a wreath? Let's see. Maybe we can use these as bead caps or something. I know they kind of are bead caps, but normally I would just see them as like a bellflower, so I'll get those out. Ooh, and then we have the coconut wood. So maybe we'll use those as a spacer too. And I may have to get like some green beads from my stash if I don't like or think that some of these green beads will be the right green. Love these too because they look like little Christmas ornaments. All right. So I went through both of my Mountain Mistletoe mixes and got out the beads that I really wanted to use. I I think I'm going to use those in something else. I don't think that that natural wood is going really well with these darker wood tones, but I don't know. Maybe it'll come in. I did really want to use some of these black crystals, and then I want to get a green in there. I like this green. I only have 2 of them though. It's ceramic from the Christmas mix. And I like these little crackle glass beads. I think a lot of those came from the Mountain Mistletoe mix, but I'm not 100% sure because I had mixed them by that point. And these kind of match those, so we'll put those in there. And these match too. I think we're good. And then what I'll do is to incorporate the black, I'll use these. Do I want those? Or these are a little bit smaller, but they're not really like black. No, we'll use these. I really like this flattened rondelle on the sides. So I think I'm going to try and go with a pattern, but the thing is, I don't think I have like I only have 4 of these ornament looking beads and 4 of the bicones, but I have like 6 or 8 of these beads. So the pattern might be a little weird. We'll see. I think I'm going to focus it around. I'll move these off to the side. I'm going to start the pattern before I do it onto my memory wire because I don't want to put beads on, take beads off. So I'm going to put all 8 of my buffalo check beads out because those are the ones I want to make sure I get all 8 into the bracelet. Okay, this is where I want to kind of check. I kind of really do want to get these in there. I know I'm being wishy-washy, but I can always take them out if I don't like it. Okay. So then I want to get some green in. So we'll put green here. There. Okay. And if you build a pattern differently, more power to you. There is no right or wrong way, at least in my mind. Now I wanted to see, let me get an eye pin just to kind of see. I just want to see what I can get these acrylic flowers around to make them look like they're bead caps. I don't love it. I don't love it, that's for sure. These aren't really round. Nope, don't like that. All right, well, that idea doesn't have to land in this design. That's kind of cute, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, so maybe those will kick out. They're also a little pink, so I might not use them at all in this design, which is fine. All right, so how many of these do we have? 1, 2. So we have 10 of these little crackle glass green beads. So 1, 2. So we have 2 left over of those. And then I want to get some of these wood rondelles. And I'm going to put those between the buffalo check and the green crackle glass. We just got to reposition every now and then because we're adding more beads and the line is getting longer. Okay. I want to get in some of these crystal rondelle spacers. So I think I'll put those between the, I don't know where I'll put those. I'm going to hang those back for a second. I'm going to find my 4 red beads. Don't worry, I won't have red next to red. Just kind of pushing these into place. And then I'll put the wood next to the buffalo check again. So I have to kind of move my coconut beads to make sure that they're all next to their buffalo plaid friends on the outside of them. And then this is getting pretty long. I want to get some black in there. And it blings it up a little bit. I'm going to put the black between the buffalo check and the coconut wood. So wherever I see a coconut wood, I'm just going to put a black bead. I do want the crystal rondelle spacers. I'm going to put those between the red, like this bead, and the wood bead. So I'm going to start by putting my pattern on my bracelet, and then what I'll end up doing is if I need more beads at the beginning or the end, that's when I'll put on some smaller beads that maybe we had left over or some more crystals or something. So I'm just going to go from one end to the other. And I'm actually looking, I have a lot of these green crystal rondelle spacers, and I don't know if I want to put, I think I kind of want to put one between the wood and the green crackle. Well, I don't hate it. So we'll see how it goes. And now that I'm looking at it, this is why we have to test. I don't really love the red right up against the black because of there's like a little bulge on the side of this bead. So what I think I might do is put that green crystal rondelle spacer between the red and the black. Because that tends to eat up that little dip or bulge in that bead. and then cradle the red bead. So there's a better transition there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a rough transition between the wood and the crystal, but I kind of like the juxtaposition of the natural bead against the crystal. So there's our pattern so far. I actually really like that. And that way there's some green kind of on either side of the red. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to have enough crystals to do that. I probably should have counted. So let's see. I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do. I think I have enough. So we'll just keep going. I like the natural wood, and if I want to, I can get some kind of oil. I know I'll have to look it up, but I know I can get that to be a little bit darker, but I kind of like it that way. All right, so everything is on the bracelet. I did end up putting an extra red bead. I don't have an extra one of these, so I grabbed a lava from the mix. And just because I didn't want to end my pattern on this huge bead right here, and that's what I accidentally had ended up doing. So I just kind of added, I have these beads in a larger size, but I don't have any more of the smaller plaid. So, yeah, I really think this is really cute. I'm going to find a charm or something to hang on it. I'll be right back. I had one of these bows left in the mix, and I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to cut off this bottom. Actually, that was really nice and easy for me to pull that off with my pliers or my nippers. So I'm going to hang that. But I also found one of these like little resin bling balls, and I think I'm going to make a charm out of that too. Why not, right? I need 2. You could put it on the bow, but I didn't really want to do that. Those holes are so big, so I'm gonna grab, I have a tiny black bead. I think I do. Oh, I think I used the tiny black beads in the earring blitz. So, I mean, they were teeny tiny. No, I don't love that. That's kind of cute. And then I'm just gonna try for a wire wrapped loop, but this is a pretty hefty head pin. Okay, I need to use my pliers or else I'll injure my hand even further. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is very hefty gauge wire, or head pin, so I would not recommend trying to bend that with your fingers. But it's coming out a little cute. And I'll just snip the end. All right, so I am just going to round in my wire, and oh, she's not listening to me today. She doesn't want to do what I want to do. I'm just going to do a double loop there. You can do 1, but I feel like doing 2 because it'll be harder for my charm to fall off. And I'm going to use a jump ring to attach this one. And then I'm going to flip over my bracelet, scooch everything down to the end of my wire. I just almost decapitated my finger. And then I'm just going to do another loop down at the bottom. Oh gosh, you almost saw a tragedy. I was using the wrong wire trimmers. Oh my gosh. All right, and then I am going to curl this in. I think I grabbed too much wire though when I did that, so I might just trim it again. Yeah, I'll trim off one of these loops. But here is our cute little wire. It just reminds me of a little Christmas tree. And I'm going to get 2 higher gauge jump rings. You can absolutely not use jump rings. You could just hook right onto your charms. You can just loop one time. But right now, because of my hand, I didn't want to do anything that was going to aggravate it. And me like manipulating too much to get a memory wire to curl wouldn't have been fun for any of us. So let's say you have less mobility, totally an easier way to do this than trying to fight with your memory wire. So I'll put my little dangle on my jump ring. Do things that are easy for you and that you're able to do, and don't sweat the small stuff. All right, and then I will take my other jump ring and put on my bow on the other side. You can put them all on one side if you'd like, but I think it'll be sweet having it on both sides. Like that, and I didn't even need to trim my third loop. So isn't that sweet? Doesn't that look like it's a Christmas tree ornament almost? Oh my gosh, not in the frame. So anyway, I think it's fun. I haven't made like just a patterned memory wire bracelet in a while for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for Goldie. I'll also put some photos in of this piece, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see for the remaining days. Let me know if you even care. If you are gonna not be interested in the 25 days of Christmas after Christmas is over, then I will try to get them all in by then, but if I can't, I'll just stop. So if you're not interested, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Have a good day. Bye-bye.